Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS-Inform. I'm your host, Bill Potter. Joining me in the studio is John Patten. John is the president of Smithville Fiber. Now, you're wondering what's going on with Smithville Fiber. Let's find out, first of all, John, a little bit about Smithville Fiber. You guys have been around a long time, and in a way, we kind of go back to the old phone days.
Oh boy, do we ever. I'll tell you, Smithville Fiber actually is Smithville Communications. We are nearly a 100-year-old company that really exists as Indiana's largest telecommunications company, privately held within the state. So we're very proud of that. We did begin as a telephone company, and as a matter of fact, the first connection that we had was connecting two stone quarries in southern Indiana who wanted to communicate with one another. So from the standpoint of being able to build off of that early and very humble beginning, we started buying up some local exchanges after Ma Bell got broken up, and we grew to the size that we are now. And as I said, we are the largest privately held telecommunications company in the state of Indiana. We're owned by the McCarty family, and they are proud owners, proud Hoosiers, and proud to be doing business throughout the state, but most particularly here in Jasper.
So your job is to connect people.
Right.
And Jasper will become, or is now, I guess, really a GigaCity. What's the significance of that? What does it mean to be a GigaCity, and how significant is that?
It's very significant, actually. Jasper will be the first GigaCity in the state of Indiana. Officially, it is defined primarily as everyone within the city limits, the current city limits of the city of Jasper, will be able to get fiber connectivity, which will bring them gigabit speeds. And I know that gets a little technical for a lot of people, but at the end of the day, one thing that we can all relate to is that technology is advancing at a rapid pace. And the way we get our entertainment, the way we communicate is changing each and every day. And currently, kind of the gold standard for technology is fiber connectivity. And fiber is basically just that. It's a fiber optic cable that contains many strands that will allow information and digital information to travel down those strands at a very rapid pace. You know, traditionally, probably most people are getting anywhere from 10 to 20 megabits per second, and gigabit connectivity is 1,000 megabits. We call it a gig of speed, 1,000 megabits of connectivity. It's enormously fast. It means that you'll be able to download information, share information, use various forms of communication, whether it's anything from Skyping people across the country or across the world. It matters not. Gigabit connectivity is really the gold standard, and Jasper is going to be the first city in the state of Indiana to have everyone within the city limits available to have it.
And Smithville has been here for a while.
This
is not your first venture through Jasper.
No, we have been here for a while. We've had several business clients in Jasper for a very long time. Kimball International, Farbest, and many others. We're very proud of those associations. But it looked as though there was going to be an opportunity that was initiated by the city to entertain doing a citywide overbuild of fiber. And when the mayor contacted us, along with some other providers, we were chosen as the one that would be able to come in and provide gigabit connectivity to the city. Now we're about 3 years into a 5-year project. This is I guess you could call it a major infrastructure commitment on the part of Smithville, and those kinds of things take time. We've gotten great cooperation from the city relative to permitting, and we have kind of an association with them with respect to the municipal power company and using power poles. One of the things that sort of slowed the project in the early beginnings was the fact that we hit a lot of rock. We are in southern Indiana, and where we were burying cable, we were running into a lot of rock, and that slows the productivity quotient. But we're on the aerial portion now. A great portion of the aerial is being done now, and that will continue to help us speed things up.
So there is already a big pipe, which is I guess the right word to use, a fiber that comes from the outside world
Yes.
into Jasper, and then we're going fiber to homes
Yes,
that choose to do it.
This is a fiber to the fiber to the premise. This is the best way to describe it is it's a private line. For those folks that used to remember the old telephone days where you shared a line, well, that's sort of the way a lot of the cable works now. You still share lines, but with fiber connectivity, you get a private line directly to your house to the internet. And that of course speeds it up because you don't have to worry about a lot of other people kind of slowing down the internet because of their use.
So right now, if someone is wondering where is Giga capability available in my neighborhood, at my house, how can they find out?
You know, the best way to access that information is to go to jasper.smithville.com. We have a current map there that shows not only the areas that currently are complete, but also the areas that are scheduled to be completed and when in the future those will plan to be done. We have about 30 what we call fiber hoods. A fiber hood is a group of anywhere from 200 to 400 homes. And the fiber hoods themselves, we have about, as I said, 30 of them, and I think we're about halfway through most of those. They're either completed or under construction. So we've hit the halfway mark.
It's really exciting to think that it's going to be unbelievable speed. I mean, that's just. And today when we want it now.
Right.
We don't want that little buffer.
Yes.
That keeps on. I'm assuming you never have any of that.
You don't have any of that with gigabit connectivity. The little circle that spins and frustrates us all goes away, and you have what we call lightning speed. It's very fast, and it really allows for people to enjoy all aspects that the internet can provide.
This is quite an investment for Smithville Fiber to make.
It is. Yeah. It's a significant investment, several $1 million, and that's one reason why I'm here. I want to enlist everyone's support for the project. And if you have a chance to learn more about what gigabit connectivity can do for you, please take advantage of it. Come to any of our events that might be happening. Visit the website, call our office, speak to one of our customer service folks, and they'll share all of the advantages that can be available to you. And the other thing that's really cool about gigabit connectivity and the fact that Jasper is going to become a GigaCity is your home values go up. It's a wonderful thing to be able to say when you live in a town like Jasper, Indiana, that you have fiber connectivity that will connect people to the outside world. It allows people to telecommute, if possible, from their homes. There's so much that can be done from a personal and a professional standpoint when you have fiber access.
Well, from a guy that came from the 14K telephone modems from years and years ago, it is amazing what you're doing.
Yes, it's very fast. It's a lot of fun.
Is there anything special that people need at their house to be able to do, or just mostly sign up because you run the line?
Yeah,
right to them,
we take care of everything.
It's not a special connection. It's the RJ45.
All of the stuff that needs to be done, we'll take care of. Okay. If you have the interest, then we'll put it in. We put in a special device called the Giga Center, and the Giga Center is a wireless device that we connect directly to with the fiber. And that's inside your home, and that wireless device then allows all of your different components to access the gigabit connectivity wirelessly. And we'll work with you to get that in the best place in the home so that you maximize the availability of the service. And that's the other wonderful thing about Smithville. We are extremely customer service oriented, and we believe in the customer experience. And we think it's our responsibility to own that customer experience.
And it's really not just internet connection, because you also can get cable TV.
Well, you basically
entertainment.
You can get entertainment. You can, one of the very, very hot things right now is what's called over the top, where you stream things over the internet. And if you don't have connectivity that's robust enough, that's where you get that little buffering thing. So gigabit connectivity basically eliminates that, and you can basically get your Netflix, you can get Hulu, you can use Sling TV, and I know some of these words and terms may be new to some people, but again, call our office, speak to our customer service reps. They can explain it. It is over-the-top programming is becoming very, very popular. But we do have packages of regular television, 200 channels, that sort of thing, and phone service. So it's all there available for the customer, depending upon what they want.
It's all in a bundle if you'd like to have it.
That's exactly. It can be bundled.
Well, John, thank you very much for coming in.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity, Bill.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
No, I would just encourage people to visit the website, jasper.smithville.com. You'll find a lot of information there, a lot more than what I can give you today, sure. And it's a great resource to keep going back to. And pre-register. Pre-registering is very important. Don't miss the opportunity to pre-register, because it will save you a $300 installation fee.
Oh, that sounds like a real deal.
That's a very big deal.
And also check the website for events that they're involved in that give you opportunities to go and talk to the folks directly.
Absolutely.
With Smithville.
Absolutely.
John, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
John Patten is the president of Smithville Fiber. They are making Jasper a GigaCity, and you said you're about 3 years into a 5-year project?
That's correct.
Lightning speed. Thanks, John, for coming in.
Thanks so much.
Thank you for watching WJTS. We are local people watching local people.